And then we'll do that today in our practice. So starting facing the side or facing the front of your mat, we're just going to connect to all the cell towers in the world, and we call this all along the cell tower. And then place the phone in the center of your vision and coming into a nice strong plank over your phone. You're going to come down and kiss the phone, and then giving thanks for everything that is not the phone. Sky and the sun, and then you can come back and kiss the phone, and then give thanks for everything. It feels so good, you guys. And you can do this as many times as you want. And one more time. Okay. And we give thanks. And then from here, moving into a down dog, because sometimes it's about dog, so that's important. And then from there, coming to a nice strong lunge, obviously. And then you're gonna grab your phone and we're gonna come through Warrior Two into side text. So from here, you can actually send a text to someone you love, that person you set the intention in the beginning, and maybe some hearts. There it goes. And
Aw, thanks.
because I love you. And then, if you need extra bars, because sometimes we do, right? You can take it into an exalted and get those extra bars. You might only need like one extra bar, two, or you can just dial it up or down. That's part of the beauty. And then come back and send your text from there. Or grab another perspective, because sometimes that's good too. Okay, so from here, we're gonna come and just set prep up, and I'm gonna turn it now back to the center for you, and we're gonna come and use the camera feature because we can. And this is to get another perspective. So you can come from here, let's see, it's right, camera's on that side, right? Okay, so we're gonna get a perspective of the bottom of our foot today. Okay, and then you can do that from the side too. So again, take it slow, make sure you're breathing, and we'll get another one. Okay, good. So from there, I'll just turn it back to the side for you. And this one's really important if you're feeling you need to connect a little bit better. You can come into standing cell tower. So your body becomes the whole cell tower. It's like an antenna. So it's really good for getting those extra bars. And then from there, we'll finish today with a really important pose. I'm gonna prepare, and then crossing this into texting eagle. So from here we can raise up and get extra bars. And then, because we can also use the phone to talk, you can make the call. Okay? So then again, getting the bars and make the call. Okay, good. So from there, coming back into your center, feeling all of the cell towers and all of the cells. We're going to just come down into our finishing pose, Savasana, which is like Savasana, or Shavasana, if you say it that way. I don't know where the SH comes in, but whatever. And so this pose is really important for your final, because you want to be merging all of your cells with your phone. So you just allow everything you've done to be integrated, and you can stay here until you actually feel at one with your phone. It's great. And I won't do it that long today for you, but you can. And of course you can do the other side too, because that's important. And then when you're done, you just let it all out. you can just come over to the side and coming up in a nice gentle way, giving thanks for your bone and for your cells and for all the connection of all the cells. And I'm giving thanks for you today. So be well, be well, and take care.
Hi, my name is Dr. Alan Mandel. Today we're going to talk about how to prevent irritation of a nerve in the neck area, as well as how to increase range of motion. Whenever we have nerves that are being affected, these nerves that are being affected start slowing down the mental impulses from the brain through that nerve to where it's supplying. As we know that the nerves, we have 31 pairs of nerves, every nerve being controlled to a different part of the body. But what we do with our neck, incorrect sleeping, incorrect looking down, incorrect posture, with all of these potential injuries that we're accumulating over the course of time, what are some things that we can do to combat that pain, to reduce the irritation, to increase range of motion? Understand that when a nerve is being affected, the nerve energy coming through is being interfered with. We don't have 100% energy. So the nerves that are coming through to the muscles are not happy. When they're not happy, they contract and they squeeze together, they become tighter. That's why we feel that achiness behind our shoulders. We notice our range of motion is very much restricted. We notice that when we are driving, we look behind us. We're not really looking behind us, we're turning our body because the muscles are crying. They're spasmed, they're tight, but they're not causing you enough pain for you to take any action. So before you have to take any action, let me show you some simple stretches that we need to do to help prevent these problems and to help feel better. First thing we do is called a lateral stretch. Take your hand over the side of your head. You can do the left or right side first, and I want you to pull over. And you get to a certain point to where it gets restricted. I want you to hold that there for about 10-15 seconds. Then I want you to pull a little bit further. Now it may hurt a little bit, which is okay. And you'll hold that there another 10-15 seconds. We're going to do the same on the other side. We'll get to a certain point after about 10-15 seconds and you'll pull further. So what you're doing is, as you're pulling the muscle, you're elongating the muscle. You're keeping the muscle from contracting. Because all the muscles in the upper back attach behind the skull. That's why many people get headaches, particularly those that get over the head behind the eyes. They get headaches behind the skull. But headaches are not a fun thing to have. Now, we're going to go forward. And you'll feel this generally between the mid-back area. And then, a very important one is we're going to go diagonally forward and to the side. So we're going to go forward and then diagonally between forward and lateral. In that sector right here, we're going to pull it this way. Same thing, and then we're going to go further. And then we'll do the other side. Excellent therapy for the neck area. Can be done anytime. You can do it every day. Good luck. Hope you feel better.
Good morning. We're here today with Shalana to have our guest demonstrator show us a doorway pec stretch. So this is a great stretch for the front of the pectoral muscle and the deltoid. Great for posture. So to start, go ahead and put your forearm against the door frame with your elbow about shoulder height. And then just slowly step into the room, leaving your forearm against the frame. That's perfect right there. Now she's just going to hold this stretch at a comfortable intensity. It needs to be aggressive but tolerable for about a minute. And you can do this stretch about twice a day is a good idea. A minute feels a lot longer than 60 seconds when you're doing this. And it's great for helping draw your shoulders back. It's a great postural stretch. Thanks for demonstrating, Shalana.